Yo, what is good, guys? It's your boy Jedi, and my apologies for not, making a video sooner. But here are the new rosters and stuff, what's going on. So let me just, here's 5 rosters. So let me get to that, and let me get to here. So Carnage Gaming, uh, they picked up this roster here. They had some great talent before, but now we have this new talented roster, I guess, which is interesting. Um, Otten's kind of been out of the circle for a while, but I guess he got picked up. I don't know where Sleeper went, but I'm assuming Sleeper and Chaos are together and probably trying to make a team somewhere with some players or something. But I haven't seen them been playing for a while, so I don't know where they've been. But this is your roster. Congratulations on Carnage Game. I'm picking up a solid roster here. You got Gary, young talent, B God. He's kind of like that young talent. He was part of that, that one roster that had B God, Reflame, Monkeys, and I think someone else. It was a pretty nasty roster that came up. So he's really solid player. Then you have Ottens. I think he's probably like one of those, like, he does the right thing and the right moves. And then you got your veteran and Crystallize. So pretty solid roster, but maybe I would remove Ottens from that team, but who knows. It is what it is. So we're gonna move on from that. But let me put that team on the list here. So Carnage Gaming, we have Crystallize, B God, Ottens, and who was it? Gary. Okay. So that means that this team here, where Gary was playing with Jax and him, that is no longer. He's clearly not on the roster anymore. And this Carnage Gaming, Chaos and Sleeper are not together anymore. So that is it. I'm pretty sure they lose their Pro League spot. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. If it makes sense. This roster here, Pushies is an FA. They're playing with Dazed in the tournament. And now that I know from today at least that this team does not exist at all. Period. Nada. Nothing. So, I'm going to show you the new roster. They call themselves Noble. It will be Abolix, Lanarchy, Morality, and Rocky. So that's a new roster there. So as you see here, Lanarchy, Crushmo, and Zenon, they got dropped, and they picked up Morality and Rocky, as you guys see. Let me see. Do I have Rocky, a Rocky team? Nope. Okay, that's it right there. Hopefully, they don't ride the, eSport, ego wave and, keep dropping someone. Because that doesn't work. And then we got, Dynamic Team Enemies winning again. I don't know if it's like 4th or 5th week in a row. They're just dominant down there, or, in South America. They're just the best team in the league. Here it was. This team was playing in the tournament. In Pro League Split 2, obviously they're all FA now because Morality left them. And you got another team here. It was Witchy, Morty, Tristan, and X-Sens. They're all FA because I did play against Witchy, and he was playing with like Violates or something, and like 2 LATAM players, and they got smoked, and then they quit in mid-scrim. Then, as you see here, Red 9, Hefe, Dazed, and Relics. And then you have Cietrex as the coach. And then, as you see here, he's definitely FA. Flash moves. He was FA, brought back to the team for Sunday. Now he's back to looking for a team. Then we got another thing here. Kind of sucks knowing that, he was on that roster. They had to forfeit that first week, but it doesn't really matter. Remedy got smoked anyways. As you could see here, we don't need to see that. Let's see here. So Split 2 Pro League. I guess Carnage Gaming owns that spot that we saw there. I don't know how, but I guess they do. Pittsburgh Knights owns a spot in the Pro League. Vanquish, Rise, XUIU, Noble, and Rebel. And then there are 3 tournaments for these qualifiers, and the top 2 teams from those qualifiers in points qualify for the Pro League. Fire and Ice, they won week 1 and 2, so most likely they will qualify. And Hive was in the finals for those 2 games as well. So if they meet each other in the finals, it's like it doesn't really matter at that point. They both qualify, and then there'll be a bunch of other teams fighting for a spot in that last chance qualifier. Usually it's it's challenger points for top 3 teams. So the third spot is like open, I guess. So there you guys go. As you can see here, top 2 teams in the last chance qualifier. Okay. And here's a new roster that's been, well, it's not a new roster, but they got picked up by Rated R. This org was, they represented a talented EU team in Marsh and them. They won the EU Split 1. So, solid pickup for them. These guys are all talented players. If they just do the right things and play gears the right way, they could, clash with the best of them and probably place in the money. I wouldn't say maybe win the whole event, but if they just stick it out, stick together, maybe in the future they can. Pretty solid roster. Congratulations on Rated R. And as you could see here, Fire and Ice also won E-Days through the first week. There will be an E-Days Thursday, which is tomorrow. So make sure if you guys want to tune into that, you guys can tune in to that. You can see if they'll win or not. Again, let me show you guys the bracket. As you can see here, AMC, that's XUIU, they beat Carnage 2-0. Then Pittsburgh Knights beat Rebel 2-1. Hive beat Rise 2-1. FNI beat Vanquish 2-1. Then FNI beat Hive 2-1. Just like they did this week in the qualifiers, 2-1 as well. And then FNI beat Pittsburgh Knights, I think, like 2-1 as well. So they had a tough road, but they won every series. And as you guys could see here, Sleeper and Chaos were on that roster, as you could see. But they made some roster changes, I guess. Pretty interesting. But I don't know where Chaos and Sleeper have gone next. But exploits, fiercely dyslexic. So here's all these rosters. Right? So just if you want to know and want to see where they are, that's where they are. Gears Split 2 qualifier. So they're changing the date on the 3rd qualifier. It'll be played on Saturday, not Sunday, because there's Super Bowl. Let's see what we got here. Toy Soldier is an FA. Kind of in place with Raiden and Azuri's in them. They're not playing with them. And NLT Chris, he's FA. He used to play with the Versa and all those guys, but he's FA now. Here you guys go. Pro League qualifier week 1. Fire and Ice. I guess there's a tweet there that's deleted. So sorry about that, guys. Since pushy. So this was one from week 1. Here it is. That's been deleted. It's supposed to be exist. Witchy and some other people, but obviously, they break up. It's kind of dumb. Here's some changes in the European League. They removed Reactor, Forge, and Bunker and added in Exhibit and Harbor because, that's how NA and LATAM are doing it, so it makes sense. Then let's get into the EU stuff here with the tournaments. Let's go in here. Diego, Armando. See their week. First round, easy. Second round, they had to play against Fat Cat, pretty easy. Then they had to play HPJC, which is a solid roster. That was like one of the top EU teams back in the day in Gears 4, and they lost. So that makes sense. I feel bad for Pains because he's just a really great player, and I feel like he's playing with players that's like, I don't know, he's out of their league, and there's no place for him. Then you got this HPJC 2-1 against Savage Camping. You got a new squad here. This is a pretty solid squad. Maybe I would take Pains and remove Sleazen in this squad, and that would be a really, really solid roster. TJ and Slaps have always been, I felt like they're the guys who kind of do a lot of the slaying, for Breaker and Sarksta. Well, Breaker was that supportive player for them, and then Sarksta was, that home hill player, the mad annoying, buying them time. So if you add Pains to this roster, it'd just be insane, in my opinion. You just have Craze just crossing for you guys. It would be a crazy roster, in my opinion. But as you know, Phelpsy, Hydron, Jack, and Crimsons beat them 2-1. It was a close series, but there you go. You got Savage Camping, as you guys see them. They beat their former teammates in Breaker Sarksa. They played with Brutal and C-Bang. I remember playing against C-Bang before, a solid shotgun player. Blackhawk Down. They're the team that actually won this event in week 4. They won 3 straight now. Cougars, Marsh Dragons, and Strikers. They played against Precision and Co. I don't know anyone else really on that roster, but it seems like an easy 2-0 in my opinion. Then you got 3 times Rowdy. You got Vision, Ricardo, Warrior Guns, Nesticus. I don't know who they are really. They played against these guys, Achilles, Suspects, Curse. I would assume that's like an easy 2-0 for them. Then, Blackhawk Down, 2-0 those guys. Blackhawk Down with a 2-1 against Phelpsy and Co. So I could see there being like 3 to 4 really, really good teams. And I know I said I would make like my prediction of how your team should look like. But honestly, I just didn't have enough time. Then some other news came up. I don't know, bad news, but it is what it is. You gotta live with it. But that's it for the EU thing. I'll probably, after I'm done talking about this stuff and making these videos, I'll probably Challenger, let me look. LCQ, results. Let me go here. There we go. So there we go. This is week 2 qualifier. Just to show you guys who won. Now I'm probably gonna upload these on Tuesdays now because they finish on Monday for these, qualifiers. And then like AM, it would be on Monday. So let's get into it here. F&I, let's see what F&I's road in the bracket looks like. They didn't really play anyone good until Carnage Gaming. As you can see here, they did lose their spot in the Pro League. So I wonder if there's like another spot in the Pro League available now. And I wonder where Sleeper and Chaos went? Like, do you guys know where he went? Because I'm just confused. But it was 2-1. It was a close series. So, Carnage Gaming, not a terrible team, but it seems like there'll be a team that will make it through in the last chance qualifier. And then F&I played against 24. Sullables, Reliant Clutches, and Imperiors. Solid up and coming AM team, coached by Zoom. Then F&I played N7 Gaming. You got Chippy, Over, Gangster, solid, up and coming LATAM team. See what they had to go against. Nothing too special in my opinion right there. HYA. They played against, Jax, Maniac, Zed in them, so solid matchup there. Then F&I in the semifinals, they played against Rated R. Close matchup, but it was a 2-0. Let's see what Rated R's bracket, what they had to go through. They had to play against Adverse for Flame Krabbies and Absence, so that's a pretty hard matchup. Pretty solid squad. This is a squad, I think, another team that could probably make it through the last chance qualifiers, but if Rated R beat them 2-0, I could see them making it through as well. And it looks like it'll be 4 teams, not 3 teams in the last chance qualifier as well, from what it looks like. You got Gods, Majesty L here. Okay. Nothing too special there. Rated R. Let's see who Immortals is. Greasebag, Osby, Pushies, and Rocky. That obviously you guys know is no longer a team anymore. Let's see anything here. You got Hive GG. They played against Old School. Nothing good really. Like they played Marshall, Legend, Brutalize. Okay. Then they played Old Men, I think, at top 8. That's Tidy Shock, Detox, and Demise. We lost to Old Men, but we had like no practice, so. But it was we were fine. We beat a solid team in the first round. Hive GG, I think they smoked these guys. Relics, Hefe, Red 9, and Dazed in the semifinals. And then, as you know, F&I beat Hive 2-1. Remedy, let's see what they had to play against. They play against Morale, Flash Moves, Emmy, and Sayas. Obviously, easy 2-0 in my opinion. That's probably why they made a roster change with what they did. You got Noble here. Huh. That is pretty insane to me. That's probably why they made a roster change. And, oh, man, that's crazy. That explains everything. These guys beat Noble. But yeah, it explains why they made the roster changes that they did. They lose to opponents that they feel like that they should beat, and the whole ego thing going on there. So that explains why everything happened, and I'm gonna show you guys who we beat. We got, I think, second round. We were Woohoo. We played a best of 3. We played against Bots Gunner, Danger Ability. They're a decent squad, but for someone like me who hasn't played the game like competitively in like over like a year or 2, that's pretty good for us. And then we got 2-0, pretty much got smoked by Detox and Co. So it is what it is. That's it for that bracket. I'll put this bracket in the link description down below, and the EU one this time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hopefully next week I'll tell you guys on what would I like to see in the EU teams, on how I would love to see who to play with who. But it is what it is. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Take care. Peace.